Welcome to this week's book review. In this episode, we are going to review a book entitled The Power of the Plus Factor by Norman Vincent Peale. This is one of the most influential self-help books of all times. Norman Vincent Peale starts his book with an interesting question. What if I was to tell you that there is power within you that can revolutionize your mind? This is the power that is invisible, intangible, but completely real. It is a power that can transform you so dramatically that under its influence and guidance, you can become an entirely new person, stronger, more confident, better balanced, more energetic, more resilient, and more capable of coping with the ever-increasing complexity of modern living. He adds that this remarkable force could lift you from failure to success, from illness to health, from self-doubt to self-assurance. Norman proceeds to assure the readers that this power could help them find congenial friends, solve problems, break out stale habits, and explode into a world totally different from the world they had known before. This is a world of enthusiasm and exhilaration, understanding and joy. This power is what Norman calls the plus factor. He says it is the quality of extraness that we see in certain people. These are the people who live with more eagerness, more energy, more enthusiasm than others. These are the people who set higher goals and achieve them. They keep going despite adversity and hardship. They shrug off misfortune and give warmth, care, and encouragement wherever they go. So, how should the reader activate this wonderful stream of power? Norman gives the following steps. First, make the key discovery that the plus factor is not a myth but reality. 2, accept the fact that it is already planted inside of you, waiting to be released. Then decide you want it to become operative. You have to admit that in the past, partly through ignorance, it had been blocked, ignored, or neglected. You make a promise to yourself to rearrange your thought patterns so that the blocks are removed and the power can come surging through. According to Norman, to master the plus factor does not come easily. It is planted rather deeply, so some degree of struggle is needed to unearth it. He justifies this by arguing that the Creator knew that a degree of struggle is good for his children. Norman argues that a dream vividly imagined, a goal tenaciously pursued, faith that God will help you, an unshakable determination to work and keep on working are what you need. These are all keys that open the door to the power that he calls the plus factor. The author asserts that one has to learn to set goals. The process of aligning oneself with the inner flow of power and becoming a true goal setter is not easy. Like any other skill, it has to be studied and practiced before it can be mastered. It comes by developing a positive attitude and imposing certain disciplines on yourself. Those suffering from aimlessness and a sense of defeat, especially negativism, are advised to sharpen their thinking about goal setting. They have to make a commitment to excellence, learn to distinguish between a goal and a wish, prepare for ultimate goals by achieving interim goals, and finally, choose goals that will benefit others as well as themselves. On the value of persistence, Norman asserts, and I quote, "No matter how long it takes, persist. No matter how much you want to quit, hang in there," end of quote. To him, nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, "Press on," has solved and will solve the problems of the human race. Norman argues that the margin between success and failure is often simply the willingness to make the extra effort, go the extra mile, and endure the extra hardship. But one gift of the plus factor is the valuable ability to see the hidden potential in apparently unrelated things. The reader is continuously advised against negative thinking. It is a law of the mind that negative thinking, negative attitudes, negative mental pictures are bound to result in negative outcomes. The person who thinks positively will know how to overcome stress and tension. Of vast importance in achieving peace of mind is dealing with the contents of the mind itself. The mass of ill thoughts you have stored up over the years, all regrets, all futilities, all the hidden sins, all the hates, all the grudges, all the vindictiveness. Norman says that the minds of many people are filled with pockets of poison, and the poison flows out from these pockets through the whole personality. To him, a problem is just a set of circumstances for which there seems to be no solution, but there is always a solution. He reminds us that all storms ultimately pass. When you refuse to be defeated, when you make up your mind to fight back, you discover you have the hidden strength and energies that you didn't even know you had. Face up the problem, give it a hard look, take action, and be willing to ask for help. Norman Vincent reminds us that winners never quit, but quitters never win. Take setbacks and turn them into comebacks. On that note, we come to the end of this week's book review, in which we looked at Norman Vincent Peale's famous book entitled The Power of the Plus Factor. On behalf of my crew, Neka and Pambi, I would like to invite you to share, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Welcome again and again.